Hello everyone, Keith here, back with another video. Today if you guys are into reading the laws of the Colony of New York, this is a paragraph from a book. I'll leave a link to this down in the description below if longing for our email. You can email us at themonthly@gmail.com for private consultation. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Chapter 10. An Act declaring what are the rights and privileges of their magistrates subjects inhabiting within their province of New York. Passed May 13th, 1691. Forasmuch as the representatives of this their Majesties province of New York, now conveyed in General Assembly, are deeply sensible of their Majesties and most gracious favour for restoring to them the undoubted rights and privileges of Englishmen, by declaring the royal will and pleasure in their letters, patents to His Excellency, who have appointed their Captain General and Governor in Chief over this their province, that he should, with the advice and consent of their council, from time to time, as need shall require, to summon and call general assemblies of the inhabitants, being freeholders according to the usage of the Majesties and other plantations in America, and that this most excellent constitution, so necessary and so such is esteemed by our ancestors, may ever continue unto their Majesties subjects within this province of New York. The representatives of this their Majesties province, conveyed in General Assembly, do, with all duty and submission, humbly pray that the rights, privileges, liberties, and franchises, according to the laws and statutes of their Majesties' realm of England, may be confirmed unto their Majesties' most dutiful and loyal subjects inhabiting within this their province of New York, by authority of this General Assembly. Be it therefore enacted by the Governor and Council and the representatives met in general authority of the same, that the supreme legislative power and authority under their Majesties William and Mary, King and Queen of England, and shall forever be and reside in a Governor-in-Chief and Council appointed by their Majesties, their heirs and successors, and the people by the representative met and conveyed in General Assembly, that the experience and administration of the government over the said province shall, pursuant to their Majesties' letters and patents, to be in the said Governor-in-Chief, and the Council with those advice and consent, or with at least 5 of them, he is to rule and govern the same, according to the laws thereof, and for any defect therein according to the laws of England, and not otherwise, that in case the Governor-Chief shall die or be absent out of the province, and that there be no person within the said province commissioned by their Majesties, their heirs or successors, to be the Governor or Commander-in-Chief, that then the Council, for time being, or so many of them are in the said province, to take upon them the administration of the government and the execution of the laws thereof, and powers and authorities belonging to the Governor-in-Chief and Council. The first in nomination in which council is to preside, until the said governor shall return and arrive in the province again, or the pleasure of the Majesties, their heirs or successors, be further known. For the good government and the rule of their Majesties' subjects, in session of a General Assembly be held in this province once every year, that the freeholder within this province and free man in every corporation shall have his free choice and vote in the clearing of representatives without any manner of constraint or imposition, and that in all elections the proportion and number of hereafter expressed, that is to say, for the city and county of New York, for Suffolk County, 2 for Queens County, 2 for Kings County, 2 for the county of Richmond, 2 for the county of Westchester, 2 for the county of Ulster, 2 for the city of Albany, 2 for the colony of Rensselaer, 1 Dukes County 2, and as many more as the magistrates, their heirs and successors shall think fit to establish. All the persons chosen and assembled in a matter aforesaid, or the major part of them, shall be deemed and accounted the representatives of this province and in General Assembly, that the representatives convened in General Assembly may appoint their own times of meeting during their sessions, and may adjourn their house from time to time, as to them shall see meet meet and convenient. That the said representatives, are, as foresaid conveyed, are the sole judges of the qualifications of their own members, and likewise of all undue elections, and may from time to time purge the House as they shall see occasion, that no member of the General Assembly or their servants during their time of their sessions, and while they have shall to be going to and returning from the said assembly, shall be arrested, sued, imprisoned, or in any ways molested or troubled, or be compelled to make answer to any suit, bill, plaint, declaration, or any otherwise. Cases of high treason and felony only expected. That all bills agreed by the representatives, or the major part of them, shall be presented unto the governor, in which the council for their aberration and consent, all in every which the bills so approved of for and consented by the governor and the council shall be esteemed and accounted the laws of this province, which said laws shall continue and remain in force until they be diswallowed by their majesties and their heirs and successors, or expire by their own limitation. That in all cases of death or absence of any of the said representatives, the governor for the time being shall issue out a writ of the summons to which representatives, cities, towns, counties, divisions, or manors, for which he or she deceased or absent were chosen, willing and requiring the freeholders of the same, to elect others in their places, and state that no freeman shall be taken and imprisoned or disseized of his freehold, or eliminated or free customs, or outlawed or exiled, or any other ways destroyed. Nor shall be passed upon, adjudged, or condemned by the lawful judgment of his peers, and by law of his province. Justice nor right shall be neither sold, denied, or delayed to any person within this province. That no aid, tax, toillage, assessment, custom loan, benevolence gift, excise duty, or imposition whatsoever shall be asserted, imposed, levied, or required of or on any of their magies, I'm not sure what that is, subjects within this province or their estates, upon any manner of color or pretense whatsoever, but the act or in consent of the governor and council and representatives of the people in general. Assembly met and conveyed that no man of what estate or condition soever shall be put out of his lands, tenements, nor taken or imprisoned, nor disinherited, nor banished, nor any ways destroyed or molested, without first being brought to answer by due course of law. That a free man shall not be immune for a small fault, but after the manner of his fault, and for a great fault after the greatness thereof, saving him to his freehold a husbandman saving to him his wainage, and a merchant saving to him his merchandise. And none of the said arrangements shall be assessed but by the oath of 12 honest and lawful men of the lineage, provided by the faults and misdemeanors be not in contempt of the courts of the judiciary. All trials shall be by the verdict of 12 men, and as near as the peers or equals of the neighborhood of the place where the fact shall arise or grow, whether the same be by indictment, declaration of information, or otherwise against the person or defendant. That in all cases, capital or criminal, there shall be a grand inquest, to who shall first present the offense, and the 12 good men of the neighborhood, to try the offender, who after his plea to the indictment shall be allowed his reasonable challenges, that in all cases whatsoever, bail by sufficient surety shall be allowed and taken, unless for treason or felony plainly and specifically expressed and mentioned in the warrant of commitment, and that the fellow be such as restrained from the bail of the law of England. That the no freeman shall be compelled to receive any soldiers or mariners, except innholders and other houses of public entertainment, who are to quarter for ready money into his house, and there suffer them to sojourn against their wills, provided that he not in time of actual war within the province, that no commission for proceeding by martial law under any of his Majesty's subjects within this province shall issue forth any person or persons whatsoever, at least by custom any of his Majesty's subjects, be destroyed or put to death, except all such officers and soldiers that are in garrison and paid during the time of actual war, that all in the lands of this province shall be esteemed and accounted land of freehold inheritance for free and common scourge according to the tenure of East Green, in which the Martries realm of England, the no estate of a foreign convert shall be sold or conveyed, by deed acknowledged by her in some court of record, the one being secretly examined, if she do it freely without threats or compulsion of her husband, that all wills in writing attested by 3 or more credible witnesses shall be of the same force to convey lands, and other conveyances being proved and registered in the proper offices in each country within days after the testator's death, that in all lands heritage within this province and dependencies shall be free from all fines, licenses upon alienations, and from all barrets, wardships, liveries, primer, seasons, year and day, waste, and forfeitures upon the death of parents and ancestors, natural, unnatural, casual, or judicial, and that forever. Cases of high treason only excepted, that no person of what degree or condition soever thought this province chosen or appointed commission to officiate or execute any office or place, civil or military, within this province, shall be capable in the law to take upon him the charge of such places before he hath taken place to the oaths appointed by act of the Parliament, to be taken into the lieu of the oaths of supremacy and allegiance, and subscribes the test. The no persons or persons which confess faith by God and by Jesus Christ his only Son shall at any time be ways molested, punished, disturbed, disquieted, or called in question for any difference in opinion or matter of conscience in religious concernment, who do not under that pretense disturb the civil peace of the province, and that every such person or persons may from time to time, and at all times hereafter, freely and fully enjoy his or her opinion, persuasions, judgments in matters of coincidence and religion throughout all this province, and freely meet at the convenient places within this province, and their worship according to their respective provisions, without being hindered or molested, they behaving themselves peacefully, quietly, modestly, and religiously, and not using this liberty of liquentousness, nor to the civil interest or outward disturbance of others, always provided that nothing herein mentioned or contained shall extend to give liberty for any persons of the Romish religion to exercise the manner of their worship to the contrary of the laws and statutes of their Majesty's Kingdom of England. And yes, but it, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.